स्मृति का तिलक लगा हुआ ही है, कभी मिट जाए कभी लगा हुआ हो नहीं। राज्य अधिकारी अर्थात तिलकधारी, ये स्मृति का तिलक अविनाशी रहे, साधारण नहीं। मैं तिलकधारी हूँ, मैं विश्व कल्याणकारी के जिम्मेवारी के ताजदारी हूँ। कितना बड़ा विश्व है और आप सभी विश्व कल्याणकारी हो। अकेला बाप नहीं है, बाप के साथी आप सभी हो। तो विश्व कल्याणकारी की जिम्मेवारी के ताजदारी और सदा बाप के दिल तख्त नशीन, नीचे नहीं आना, सदा तख्त नशीन।
Om Shanti. Welcome to Awake the Parivar. Today is day 29. Pilgrimage of Silence. Realizations. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti, everyone. So the awareness and the thoughts for self-respect was I am an elevated soul. In silence, still we think and create this self-respect so that not only I'm seated on the seat of self-respect, but what I experience that you feel closeness to Baba, it becomes very, very easy to connect with Baba, to stay near Baba. I am a star of success, but I need to be close to Baba, right? Close even in incorporeal world, then while playing part in golden age, close to Brahma Baba. So it's a very simple words. I am an elevated soul. And within that, how much you can think, starting with star of success. I am the world benefactor. So many keep creating the thoughts, whatever Baba says for each child. Each child has an important part to play. Each one is very valuable. Baba, when he gives love remembrances in the end, calls us jewels of eyes, decoration of Brahmin family. One who cooperates in world transformation. So I'm an elevated soul, and then thinking of all who am I, but also how Baba looks at me. So what I find that the practice which we had been doing every day to have one awareness in silence, I find that something gets like clear from inside, something very uplifting. So mind is not only quiet, but it's very elevated. But as I said, very, very close relationship with Baba. I'm sure that each one of you must have practiced to make this effort of awareness while in silence. And also, of course, when we are doing actions, if I am in awareness, I am an elevated soul, there will be happiness, and whatever you will do, there will be a lot of joy. Elevated soul through this body, sustaining yagya, doing karma yoga, whatever we do. And that is really all the effort is to maintain the awareness. In path of bhakti, they chant, right? They repeat mantra. They loudly sing the praise of God. They call it Simran. We keep saying it, keep repeating it, right? Loudly, God, you are this, God, you forgive, God, you merciful. They call it prayers or they call it chanting. But when we come to Baba, it's simriti. It's like just awareness. And awareness is changing then our consciousness. I remember that Baba or Dari Gulzar always used to tell us, don't only think I'm a point of light, but what kind of point of light? What part is recorded within this point of light is very, very important. And what is the part which Baba describes it? At confluence age, different forms, worship, becoming worship worthy from worshipper. Really, you can make a very long list of seeing how valuable. And as I said, we create that awareness and it emerges our true self-respect. And self-respect is important, right? Otherwise, uh, we always compare with someone. I don't have to. Mhm. Baba had said, no, in the Murli that each one is unique. In blessing, we heard Baba said, everyone is necessary, needed. And everyone has special part to play. No one is not in numbers. But then I shouldn't compare. If there is self-respect, I don't compare. And I don't want to be anyone else, right? I just want to allow my part to emerge very natural way. Why should I be like someone? We don't want to a duplicate person, right? Everyone is unique. Everyone is independent. Everyone has its own value, but I have to maintain that awareness and self-respect, as I said. And everyone just goes within the self and discovers the specialities. One sister was saying that recently a lot of changes have happened in the souls there. I said, what changes? She said, everyone had found their specialty, so they are busy in that. So they all do their duties if they are together at center, but then after that, someone found I can write good, someone found I can, whatever special they were. And then everyone started playing their own part. There is no conflict, right? And also a lot of cooperation because one of the very, very elevated is just be cooperative in everything. I always say that They show the mountain was lifted by everyone giving the finger. Any task can be done quickly, nicely, efficiently if everyone just cooperates. I remember that one of that I always found that when we are together, everything is so easy and gets done fast. Even if we have departments, but still. So I remember, I used to travel to South America, and so when we stay, there is public program, we go out. By the time finishes, we come. It's 9:30, 10, and next morning is Bhog Day. So kitchen needs to be cleaned after dinner, uh, and they have to put together for next morning. So generally they will say this sister has that department. So if she left, I said, no, I am not going. So I will sit in the kitchen and on the table and say, let's finish. Then we all go together. If we leave one person and says your duty now, and she will do it until 11, 12, and we all others are, and but if we all do it, everywhere just to say that that's how we do it, within half an hour, everything will finish. So I feel that, of course, Baba is saying about in blessing about world transformation that everyone's cooperation is required, everyone's finger is, but for every task, if each one of us say, whether we are 5 or we are 30 or 20 or 10, but if everyone does together, how quickly it will happen. And then I like the slogan very much of, if you are easy, everything will be easy. So what is being easy? How will it happen? It's lot, like tension, anxiety or tension or worry, it will happen. So, I was sharing, one sister from Kuwait was taking some notes on my experiences with Brahma Baba. So I said, what I learned from Yagya was just be cooperative. So when we used to go to Madhuban, one day we all have to cook together as a group for 3 meals, breakfast, lunch together. So one is, okay, there is a system, but what is behind the system that if we are together cooking, that kind of teamwork, that kind of, harmony which happens. And it was interesting that time we had wood fire, very big wood fire. And there were 230, 250, sometimes 300 in Yagya, including the group we take. So we are 30 of us, 25, even 20. So we had to make these chapatis, and wood fire has some smoke. Right? But we used to enjoy in the sense of this whole feeling of we're doing for Yagya, we're doing for family. And we really made beautifully everything then other day we will make all the like pillows and beddings, and in those days we used to make by hand. Third day we all will clean grains, keep them clean. Fourth day there was tailoring, some doing with hand, some on machine. So as a group, actually as a team, one day we will be given different tasks to do. 5 days. One day we arrive, 5 days we stay, do karma yoga for yagya, because there was no one really. All the older, younger ones had gone for service. So very old ones were left. So we used to go and take care of whole yagya. And then another group will come. So like we learned how to work together, be in harmony. I think that is where I feel that one feels very, very easy and joyful, right? But if everyone just says, okay, now you have to finish up this, right? But if everyone stays around, okay, we all will do together. How long it will take? Everything will just finish fast. It will get very completed properly. So this is what, even for new world, right? Whether we have to create like, Dadi Prakash Pani, okay, we all have to do tapasya. Collectively, when we do something. So this is what, as elevated soul, my thinking should be so elevated, right? And that is, as I said, there is no comparison, there is no competition, but it's complementary, cooperative. And then I have to be what I am, right? Because that is where my powers will emerge. But if I try to be someone else, I won't have powers, right? Sometimes I find like somebody gives their opinion and you don't think and you start doing it. And you find that what you did was not right. I have seen that in my life. Someone says, no, this one is like that. Then you interact that way. And I found that was the worst thing I would have done. So I have to be with my heart. I have to be what I am. And based on that, I interact. So there is no impression at the mind. So elevated means everything. No, we can think in a different way. But I basically think that each one of us, we are Baba's instruments, right? And we should do in such a way, like I was saying, that Brahma Baba did in a way that we took those sanskars in us. They believe in India that parents give sanskars to children. Sanskars mean the way they talk, the way they talk with you. The children grow that way. But every time if you scold them, every time you are after them, so that's what they will, kind of take it. But Brahma Baba did in such a way, or Dadi Prakash Vani, Mama, that we grew with those sanskars. Like Brahma Baba was very caring. And so these days also when I ask them, oh, who is doing this, what? They say, department will take care, you don't worry. I said, I'm not worrying. But that's how I grew, right? To know that everyone is okay, everything is being taken care of, everyone. Because Brahma Baba took care of us that way, So we have those sanskars in us. And I think these are good family sanskars. If we are in a family, how you do it? Everyone, if you all think in Lokik also, when you have family, how you do it? Same as this is Baba's godly family. And then we all are on pilgrimage, together. So in silence, creating this elevated consciousness, elevated thoughts. So whole day, many times, just reminded I'm an elevated soul. And then when I said the energy, which is like, then Baba's another title. So, okay, what I have to do as the elevated soul. So why I'm giving example that's why we are giving the homework every day. Homework really means keep creating that awareness few times a day. And then that awareness will create the energy or power or capacity, which will be very, very useful, very, very different. You yourself will feel whole day. Baba uses word flying, but this is more like you're really full. You have enthusiasm, you are creative, you want to do. You will not waste any thoughts, any time, any moments. Always just thinking about yagya, thinking about establishment, Baba's task, how more I can be useful, emerging your specialties. So this is how for tomorrow our homework is on realizations. How can I be better? How can I improve? What's special? What transformation? In silence, lot of realizations, lot of realization. So tomorrow for our journey, pilgrimage of silence, the thought is, and keep writing them. I get so many beautiful realizations and I immediately write them because we can't remember everything. And these realizations bring a lot of transformation, which is very, very important. Right? And then we had been taking one more awareness with realization is like a homework. And other one is, it's very interesting, Baba is saying, the power of doing service while constantly remaining carefree. Right? That is something you all have to achieve. Power of doing service while constantly remaining carefree makes you move forward. If you are carefree, you will move forward. When you remain free from the thoughts of whether you did something or whether someone else did it, service takes place in a completely carefree way. Service takes place in a carefree way, and the power of that constantly makes you move forward. So Baba is asking, are you a carefree server? Baba says, you don't count your service. This is known as a carefree service. So Baba said, those who serve while being carefree are guaranteed to move forward easily in service. If you get tension, all that, you can't move forward. The speciality as a blessing will continue to make you move forward. Baba's service, Baba will get it done. Baba will do it. Rama is with us. Keep remembering Baba all the time. Carefree. Anything we do has to be carefree. How many of you are carefree? How many of you are carefree? Some, right? What about others? Little bit worried, right? Tension, how, who, what. Because sometimes you have to create that stage and then you see things and do things and experience will come. But if I don't have awareness, then I won't experience or there won't be attainment. And then you won't see the result. Then your trust will not grow. You might believe something, but you're not trusting. Or sometimes we believe certain things, but we don't really trust, right? And recently I found because we're not implementing, we're not creating experience, we're not experimenting, so there's no attainment. So I haven't seen that achievement, so my trust is not there. And if trust is there, then you become carefree and you say, okay, yeah, I can do it, right? So moving forward is really when your trust is growing, you are careful. So Baba says you cannot move forward if you are not carefree. That has to be really deeply understood so that I can remain carefree. And my trust, because what I experimented and what I did was something, very, very important. I just want to say hello to Thai family. I'm seeing all of you. It's very, very excellent family. Yeah, सामने. So, hello, Om Shanti. I know it's Thursday morning. You are ready to offer bhog, or you already did. Om Shanti to everyone. Everyone, Baba says, is the elevated special soul. Everyone is star of success. Okay, nice to meet you all. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to a Vikti Journey, Mama's Murli, the image of purity with a heart of gold. मीठी प्यारी मम्मा, ममता मई जगदम्बा, तुझे याद करे दुनिया, तूने प्यार जो हमको दिया। मीठी प्यारी मम्मा, ममता मई जगदम्बा।
मैं तो सदा सुखदाता हूँ ना, मुझे कहते ही हो सुखदाता, तो अभी मेरा संग पक्का। देखो भक्ति मार्ग में भी जाने न जाने बिना भी तुम मेरा संग पकड़ते हो, तो भी मैं तुमको अलग काल भी सुख देता हूँ। वो मैं देता हूँ, माया नहीं देती है वो सुख। ऐसा नहीं समझना भक्ति मार्ग में ये माया सुख देती है। वो भी सुख जो है भक्ति में भी मैं ही देता हूँ, क्योंकि ईश्वर अर्थ करते हो ना। देखो भले कोई गरीब को दान करता है, लेकिन अंदर में तो ये है ना, गरीब को देऊंगा तो भगवान राजी रहेगा। हाँ, फिर भगवान हमको आशीर्वाद करेगा, भगवान कुछ देगा। अंदर में तो वही आता है नहीं, तो करते गरीब को है, लेकिन अंदर याद में भगवान की आती है कि भैया ये भगवान करेंगे तो भगवान कुछ से अच्छा करेगा हमारा। कोई गरीब रोगी की सेवा करेगा तो करेंगे तो मनुष्य की, रोगी की, परंतु अंदर में आएगा कि रोगियों की सेवा करने से भगवान हमारा भी कुछ न ठीक करेगा, कभी रोग नहीं देगा या कुछ हमारा भला करेगा। करेगा कौन? परमात्मा आता है ना बुद्धि में। तो हो गया कि करते हम मनुष्य से हैं, लेकिन ईश्वर अर्थ, तो ये हो गया ऐसा। तो हम भी ईश्वर को इनडायरेक्ट में याद करते हैं, डायरेक्ट करते मनुष्य से हैं, पर तो इनडायरेक्ट ईश्वर आता है। तो परमात्मा भी इनडायरेक्ट हमको रिटर्न करता है, क्या किस मनुष्य के थ्रू। चलो किसी के द्वारा फिर धन की प्राप्ति होगी, चलो धनवान के घर में किसको दिया तो अच्छा दूसरे जन्म में धन मिल जाएगा। ऐसा होगा, कुछ रिटर्न हो ही जाती है। दूसरे किसके रोगी का किया, गरीबों की सेवा की, ऐसे बहुत हॉस्पिटल्स खोलते हैं, बहुत देखो स्कूल खोलते हैं, विद्या का दान, तो दूसरे जन्म में क्या होगा, वो उसको बड़ी विद्या मिलेंगी, बड़ा डॉक्टर इंजीनियर कोई स्टेटस पा लेगा। विद्या का दान किया है ना, तो उसको दूसरे जन्म में कुछ स्टेटस अच्छी मिलेंगी। धन दान किया तो कोई धनवान के घर में जन्म मिलेगा। कोई रोगियों की सेवा की है तो चलो दूसरे जन्म में जरा हेल्थ अच्छी मिलेगी। ऐसा ऐसा रिटर्न होता है, लेकिन करते तो ईश्वर अर्थ है नहीं। इनडायरेक्ट तो बुद्धि में ईश्वर आता है, पर तो करते मनुष्य के साथ में, तो फिर इनडायरेक्ट ईश्वर उसको देता है मनुष्य के थ्रू। वो भी मनुष्य के थ्रू ईश्वर को याद करते हैं, ईश्वर भी मनुष्य के थ्रू फिर उसको देता है। इसी तरह से वो तो भक्ति मार्ग चला इनडायरेक्ट वे में। अभी बाप कहते हैं डायरेक्ट, अब तो मैं आया हुआ हूँ ना डायरेक्ट, तो ये अभी तुम्हारा संबंध मेरे से डायरेक्ट है, इसीलिए अभी डायरेक्ट मेरे से तो सदा सुख की प्राप्ति करने की है। और किस तरह से वो बैठ करके अपना सारा बातें समझाते हैं। तो ये अभी अपन उससे डायरेक्ट, अभी कोई इनडायरेक्ट मनुष्य के थ्रू नहीं है, नहीं, डायरेक्ट अभी बाप से तो हमारा कनेक्शन है अभी डायरेक्ट। तो ये ज्ञान मार्ग डायरेक्ट मार्ग है, भक्ति मार्ग इनडायरेक्ट मार्ग है। तो इनडायरेक्ट और डायरेक्ट ये भी तो समझना है, नहीं तो बाप डायरेक्ट आकर के ज्ञान भी डायरेक्ट देता है, इसके थ्रू तो मिल ही नहीं सकता है। मनुष्यों के द्वारा जो मिला उसको ज्ञान नहीं कहेंगे, इसीलिए कहते वो तो भक्ति हुई। लेकिन ज्ञान देता ही मैं हूं ना, ज्ञान दाता ही मैं हूं, दाता। ज्ञान सागर भी हूँ तो ज्ञान दाता भी मैं हूँ ना। ऐसे नहीं खाली ज्ञान सागर मैं हूँ, ज्ञान दाता मनुष्य है, नहीं, सागर भी मैं हूँ, अथाह ज्ञान भी मेरे पास है सब, तो दाता भी मैं हूँ। तो ये सभी चीजें समझने की है ना। ऐसे नहीं है खाली अपने लिए ज्ञान सागर हूँ, मैं अपने लिए ज्ञान रख के क्या करूंगा, मुझे कोई अज्ञान थोड़ी है जो मैं ज्ञान रखूं। चलो हम तुम्हारा सबका ज्ञान मैं अपने पास रख करके कोई फायदा तुमको दूंगा, तभी तो मेरे पास ज्ञान का भी कुछ नाम होगा। नहीं हम अपने लिए रखें, खाली जानता जाए ये चोर चोरी करता है, ये खून खूनी करता है, ये ऐसा करता, खाली मैं जानता रहूं तो मेरा क्या फायदा हुआ। यहाँ चोर का भी क्या फायदा हुआ, चोर भी चोरी करता ही रहे, मैं खाली जानता रहूं। मैं अंदर सबका जानता हूँ कि नहीं ये चोर है, ये खूनी है, ये करता है, ये बुरा करता है, खाली हम देखता रहूं और जानता जो, तो उसमें चोर का भी फायदा क्या हुआ और मेरा भी फायदा क्या, खाली सारा दिन हम यही सोचता रहूं। ऐसा नहीं है, मैं जानता हूँ, उसी जानने का फिर फायदा देता हूँ ना। फायदा देता हूँ तब तो तुम मुझे याद करते हो, गाते हो कि हे भगवान, हाँ तुम ऐसा है, तुम ऐसा मेरी महिमा करते, तो जरूर मैंने तुमको कुछ दिया है, तुम मेरे से कुछ पाया है। कभी भी कोई मनुष्य भी मनुष्य से कुछ लेते पाते हैं, तभी तो एक दो की महिमा होती है ना। भाई गांधी, भाई क्यों, उसने हमारे लिए कुछ किया, तभी तो हम उसकी महिमा करते हैं। नहीं तो उसने हमारे लिए कुछ नहीं किया होता तो हम उसको याद क्यों करते, उसका गाते क्यों, उसकी महिमा क्यों करते। तो एक दो के प्रति कोई कुछ करता है तभी उसकी महिमा है। तो परमात्मा को भी सभी याद करते हैं, प्यार करते हैं, प्रेम करते हैं, और जब भी दुख आता है तभी याद करते हैं। तो जरूर है उसने हमारे दुख के समय पर कोई ऐसी सहायता की है, तब तो हम उसको याद करते कि अभी तू सहाय हो। और गाते भी ऐसे हैं कि सहाय हो, तेरी अभी सहायता की जरूरत है, अभी मनुष्य का काम नहीं चलेगा, अभी मनुष्य की सहायताएं नहीं चल पा सकेंगी, तब फिर मुझे याद करते हो। और ऐसा होता है देखो, जब सबसे दिल हट जाती है ना, फिर भगवान याद आता है। कोई से नहीं होता है, बाप से, भाई से, इधर से सब, तो फिर भगवान याद आता है, कहते देखो अभी तू ही है। शहर से जब नहीं बनती है या कोई ऐसी बात होती है तो फिर भगवान याद आता है। तो उसकी माना ही है कि हमारे किसी से न प्राप्ति रही, तब फिर भगवान के द्वारा प्राप्त हुआ है, तब तो वो याद आता है। नहीं
रत्न लुटाए तूने, सौभाग्य जगाए तूने, रत्न लुटाए तूने, सौभाग्य जगाए तूने, ऐसी ज्ञान मुरली सुनाई तूने। नैनों के पलने में जो पालना दी मम्मा, नैनों के पलने में जो पालना दी मम्मा, और दृष्टि से लोरिया सुनाई तूने।
Om Shanti. We are so lucky to listen to Mama's voice every week, right? It seems so wonderful and feels so good, and I'm sure everyone is experiencing a lot of love and sustenance from Mama and Baba. Thank you. So soon we'll be entering to our new month and new series. So tomorrow we will know what's new we'll be doing in month of October. But also tomorrow is a Thursday, and you all know that tomorrow we'll be offering a second book for Shraddh, and the first one we did last week Thursday, and now tomorrow will be the second and the last, because then after that there won't be Shraddh book. So if many of you have sent your name a request for offering book for tomorrow for Shraddh, for your Laukik, Alaukik ancestor souls, and some of you have sent for your own self also, which is good too. So yes, we have received your request and have been given to Didi. So just to remind you all again that tomorrow is a Thursday, September 30th, 2021, Shraddh book. So special book from 7 to 7:30 p.m. Other schedule will be same, Amrit Vela in evening, and also addition is Sakar English Muli from 5 to 6:10 p.m. All those who needs to send, still wants to send your name, here is the number 516-717-9171. This is the number for text, WhatsApp, so you can use either one. So please send your request to this number. Thank you very much. And now let's invite our angel for our homework and for new song. Welcome, Sister Elizabeth.
Thank you, Bhumika Ben. And thank you so much, Mohini Didi, for all these wonderful insights into the power of silence. And I mean, it's our pilgrimage of silence, but it really empowers us. And I really appreciate how this homework does create that awareness, and how lovely that today we worked on understanding how elevated our life is. And now our homework is to realize that, to take the power of realization and experience that beauty of this life and all of our individual special qualities. So let's look at the homework. Realizations. With the power attained through the pilgrimage of silence, I, the soul, become real, have realizations, and experience my own divinity. So let's bring that into our experience, our own divinity, and make that real. So our homework is to realize how divine the soul really is. Okay, so let's together go into this meditative experience of meditation and music. Om Shanti. I, the soul, journey inward into silence. On the pilgrimage of silence, I, the soul, attain power to become real, to have realizations and experience my own divinity. It is realization from the heart that enables the soul to receive blessings from the Comforter of Hearts. My original and eternal form of the soul is purity. I, the soul, realize my real form, and I see everyone in their real form. With an honest heart and a clear intellect, I, the soul, experience my own divine presence. मैं आत्मा हूँ मन की यात्रा
यात्रा पर मैं आत्मा हूँ, मैं आत्मा हूँ। मन की यात्रा पर मैं आत्मा हूँ, मैं आत्मा हूँ। मन की यात्रा पर मैं आत्मा हूँ, मैं आत्मा हूँ। मन की यात्रा पर मैं आत्मा हूँ। I am a soul on a pilgrimage of silence. I am a soul on a pilgrimage of silence. I am a soul on a pilgrimage of silence. I am a soul on a pilgrimage of silence. मैं आत्मा हूँ मन की यात्रा पर मैं आत्मा हूँ, मैं आत्मा हूँ। मन की यात्रा पर मैं आत्मा हूँ, मैं आत्मा हूँ। मन की यात्रा पर मैं आत्मा हूँ, मैं आत्मा हूँ। मन की यात्रा पर मैं आत्मा हूँ। I am a soul on a pilgrimage of silence. I am a soul on a pilgrimage of silence. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti and good night, everyone. Om Shanti. Good night.